you're considered successful. Okay? That's where opportunity and preparedness come together. And what we do is, well, what's the plan? How can we put all these things together to help you? Well, you have a job, okay, that you use to fund your life, whatever that happens to be. Most people spend between $300 to $600 a month to service their life. For example, food, energy drinks, supplements, vitamins, makeup, household goods, gift cards, meal bars, cleaning supply, gas, yada yada yada. The list goes on and on and on. All the things that you do that service your life. Things you buy and use from Safeway, Costco, Walmart, Target, Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, all the things that you do to help fund and service your life. So you go to these stores and these services and you buy those products, but who keeps the profit? Who keeps the money after you buy the product? They do. The company and the shareholders do, not you. And that's the big downfall. You get your product or the service, and they keep the profits, and that's how the deal goes. Well, the owners and shareholders of that company is profiting and building their dreams, but what are you building? Are you building anything from that? When you go to work, and if you're an employee, who's building whose dream? Are you building your own dream, or are you building the owner's dream? And you're just working for him, and he's paying you for the hours worked. And that's a great deal. You can have an okay life, but we're looking for people that want more than that. We want people that not just want the okay, but the good life, and trade the good life for the great life after that. So that's what we're at. That's who I want. I want people like myself that want the good life and trade it to the great life. And there's great things out there, and there's great opportunities, but you need to know where to have it and where to harness it, and then who to trust and who to work with. Okay, so you get that product, and they keep the profits for their family. What we do is we work with a contracting company that, like I said, has 450 exclusive, 70 partner stores, and 600 affiliate companies working with us, okay, to help put that in what we call our own store, our own business, okay? We're the second largest online mall in the world, and no one's ever heard of us. Why? Because we work independently. We're not owned and contracted through shareholders or stock options. We're privately held, and we have all these companies working with us. And these are places you already know and use. But now you have a chance to finally participate in that access, or in that opportunity, participate on the financial level. And hold on, sorry about that. I'm just going to put this back up. And you're already using these things, but now you have a chance to keep the profit. You have a chance to actually participate on the business side, not just the consumer side. You have access to all the above listings, wholesale, and a whole lot more. Companies spend millions and billions of dollars in advertising, and now realize there's a better, cheaper option with guaranteed results with people working with us and people doing the things that we do. Partners like AT&T, Best Buy, Sears, Barnes & Noble, Dell, Home Depot, Kmart, Sports Authorities, Vistaprint, and so on. And what they do is they give us deals better than what you currently have, or at the same price, but they give us what we call compensation on the back end. Revenue sharing, where we help create a service that someone buys, referral or business base, and when that happens, we get compensated for it. And that's one of the best things about what we do, is that right there. So here's step one. You're buying $300 to $600 a month for things you're already using and buying from a business base. And that can save you an extra $500 to $3,000 a year. So we're able to convert what you're doing now through our business base and the things that we're talking about, and you're able to save an extra $500 to $3,000 a year depending on what you buy. And that's pretty exciting, depending on that. And so whether you want to work with us or not, we can still help you save money by creating a client base with you, and you're able to pay maybe for a cash Christmas or more for retirement. Because $500 to $3,000 a year is like a 1% to 5% raise you gave yourself just from transferring where you're shopping from, and that's a huge deal if you understand the complexities of that. So these are things you do every day, and now you have a reason to go do it. Here's step two. We're going to help you create a subscriber base, a customer base, business partners, etc., where we help refer traffic to these companies in this business site where they save an extra $500 to $1,000 a year, and you have the ability to create an extra $500 to $3,500 a month or more. If you want to create $500 to $50,000 a month, we have people in place to help you do that and teach you and help you do that financially, because now we have a vested interest in your success, because we get compensated from this company only through people shopping. And that's one of the best things. So you're helping them create an ongoing cash flow by buying from yourself and having these clients shop through this business as well, which entitles you to added tax advantages and asset formation through our business, which helps you create as little as 10 to 30 clients shopping $100 to $300 a month, helps you create that $500 to $3,500 a month. So how? Well, it's easy with email, Facebook, Google, Twitter, referrals, phone access, websites, peer-to-peer, outside marketing. We do all these things for people like ourselves until you get up and running, so we can show you what we do, so that everything is really low level and low key. And we only get paid when people buy something. So that's how we're compensated, which is really, really awesome, because the things we do, everyone's already doing. If you can get a better deal, a cheaper deal, and compensation on the back end, well, that's just a great deal. So what we're going to do is kind of like, what are the reasons why some people would shop through us versus others, right? That's really the big thing. And well, reasons to shop through us is we save 5 to 35% off retail, free shipping with over $125. We have a 6-month money-back guarantee, which is huge. 6 months, you can try everything, the 450 exclusives, the 70 partner stores, 600 affiliate companies. If they don't like it, full return, no questions asked. We have the best return policy and the customer satisfaction, customer service anywhere, bar none, and you never heard of us. Why? Because there is no just one thing. Where's the internet? Well, it's everywhere and it's nowhere. Our business group is the same thing. We're everywhere and nowhere. We're with a company called Altacore, which is the servicing corporation that makes all the contracts, but everything else is independent. We're an independent business group designed to help other people create money using the internet and online business practices. Okay, so we also have wholesale access to everything we have, just like Costco would be. We have gift incentives for shopping. So you actually create a gift, and maybe your client would be able to create a gift just from shopping through these companies, because they want to create brand loyalty, and they're willing to pay handsomely for it. 80% of the things that we do is American made. So it's for us, by us, and that's what's really nice. And we are able to save time, where you can order 365, 24/7. The sun never sets on your business if you so choose, because we're saving people time and energy. And we're a local business, so there's local representation like ourselves here in the area, very select on who we work with, like I said, so that everyone has enough opportunity to create customers and satisfactions in business in the area, so you can actually have a decent ongoing added income. Where you can actually live and sustain on it versus only making $10 to $20 versus $2,000 to $3,000. A way big difference on what you can do. We're in all 50 states and territories and 80 plus countries worldwide, and we did over $10.2 billion last year alone, and up to 67% or 67 cents every dollar can come right back to us. So about $6.7 billion came back to people like ourselves. Why? Because there's no shareholders, there's no debt, and 2/3 of everything comes right back to us. And that's really huge if you understand that. And we're the #1 health supplier in the United States and the world, and we're the top 5 beauty manufacturer in the world. So we're #1 in health and fitness and beauty. And we're able to do things that people are already buying for, but now they can take advantage of. And here's some reasons why you want to work with us. That's the most important thing, is why would you want to work with us? What makes us better than anything else out there? What makes, working with me and the team that we have in place versus, doing something on your own, or going into one of those MLM or pyramid businesses, or some of the scams where you're going to cost a lot of money? What makes it better? Here's a couple of reasons. And again, we'll be able to go all over this in our plan when we meet face to face. Is remember the United States Chamber of Commerce. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We're 2 generations willable. That means your kids and your kids' kids can actually have a business that's transferable to them. So not only will you be able to do something, but now you have transitional legacy. And that's huge if you understand anything about business. We have a 90-day guarantee that you work with us. We're able to do things outside of what you're currently doing, and there's no obligation and no risk. Meaning that normally it would cost an investment to work with us because of the things that we do, but because of the way we work it, a 90-day be able to do things, it doesn't cost you anything at all. Most people ask, well, if it costs money, then I'm not interested. I'm like, great, because what we do is free. I was able to get my business up and running and the things I work with and be able to help people, and it didn't cost me anything, so it's not going to cost you anything, and that's always what it's going to be if you listen, follow what we teach, and do what we say. Really great and really simple, like I said. High compensation. We have 10 plus ways to create income through this, through performance bonuses, retail profit, annual, quarterly, and yearly sales bonuses for the things that we do. It's really great. So we have, I always ask people, how many ways do you get paid at work? 1. I'm like, what if you did the same thing and you had 10 ways to get paid for doing the same thing once? That would be pretty great, right? Yes. Well, that's what we're able to provide. So it's really nice, and there's no cap on income. So what you can do is you can make as much or as little as you want. I'm really here to help you meet your needs and see where you're at financially and help you go from there. We're family based. We believe in family. All the things we do are about family. Dreams, goals, desires are all about creating a better family environment for you. Whether you're single or you have 5 or 6 kids, it doesn't matter, but it's about the family and the friends and the things that you want to do. Using time compounding so that you make more by working less. And because of business like this, we have ongoing relationships with the companies and consumers we work with, so they actually don't have to work as hard but get paid twice as much, and that's what's really cool. We're team-based. We believe in team. It's not about you, me, but it's about us. And that's why we're different than anybody else out there. And we have full training, CDs and DVDs. We have conferences, phone capabilities, internet as well, and one-on-one coaching, teaching, training, and mentoring, so that whether you're in your car, whether you're at home, whether you have 15 minutes a day or 5 hours a day, it doesn't matter. We'll be able to help you, meet you where you're at, and teach and train and mentor you all at the same time. We're over 50 years in the business. We've been in business for over 50 years, and we just signed another 50-year contract with the contracting company that puts all this together. Like I said, again, called Alticor, ALTICOR. And we're FTC compliant, so Federally Trade Commission compliant for everything that we do. So that's really it. That's all the things I wanted to talk about. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot of time for you to watch, but it's important to make sure I know if you're not a 5 or above as far as excitement and you want to know more and really look and listen and see what we have to offer, then we don't have to go any further. But if you are, well then, when we talk in the 2 days after you watch this, when I call you up, we'll be able to set up a time and go from there. Or if you're really excited, you want to call me, leave me a message, and let me know, and we can do that as well. But there's 4 questions I have to ask you. And these are the things. Do you want to be poor, secure, confident, or rich? They ask me the same questions. I need to know where you want to be so I know how to help you. And which one do you want? Do you want to have freedom, security, or both? Freedom's having no job, being debt-free. Security is having ongoing cash flow and being debt-free. Or do you want to have both? It's kind of up to you where you want to be. My dream was just having an extra $3,000 to $4,000 a month ongoing so that I could pay down debt and have a better future, but still do what I want to do because that's what I love. But do it because I wanted to do it versus I had to do it. And that's really having the option play in life. Third question is, do you have a dream or a nightmare big enough to get you out of your comfort zone and do something special with your life? Do you want to live special and do special things and create something outside that no one else can fathom? Or do you just want to live 40 for 40 hours a week for the next 40 years? Hopefully you're saving enough, investing enough, and be able to retire secure. I don't know. It's up to you. You make the choice. All we're able to do is give you options here. But I always ask people that. Either the nightmare or the dream's going to push you, but we need to push you. Otherwise, you'll never get out of your comfort zone. And all success begins on the fringe of fear. And that's one thing that our business group teaches. The last question is what you're doing now creating more money or more time? Is anything at your job creating more money or more time? Will it ever? Are you going to do anything in the next year that will do that? In the next 10 years? They asked me that too, and I said no. And so if they're not, then let's get serious and see how we might be able to work together and show you all the great things that we're able to do. That's really what it is. And everyone always asks me, well, what if I fail? Here's the 4 reasons why people fail. Lack of money. They don't have enough funds to be able to do the things they want. Lack of time. They don't have enough time. They're too busy being broke and not enough seriousness about their life to go out and create something for it. They have lack of knowledge. They don't know how to talk to anybody. They have an ego. They don't want to ask anybody. And so therefore they fail. And lack of support. They don't have friends, family, people, and positions to help them. And because of that, they fall on their face and they fail and they give up. Our group reverses that. Lack of money, we don't need any. We're fully financed and incorporated, so we don't need anything. What we need is people willing to listen, learn, and teach and be financially responsible and be able to help you. Lack of time, we don't need time. Time is irrelevant in our business because what we can do, whether if it's an hour or 5 hours a week, it doesn't matter.